Ya, halo semuanya, selamat pagi, siang, sore, malam. Selamat datang ya di channel saya bersama saya Aris. Oke, untuk video kali ini saya akan bermain game Biomutant ya. Game ini juga support bahasa Indonesia ya. Gila nih, udah pakai bahasa Indonesia ya. Oke, kita langsung aja ya. Game baru. Oke, tingkat kesulitan kita pilih yang menengah aja ya.
Encode your DNA.
Oke, kita bikin mutan sendiri ya, karakter sendiri. Oke, kita pilih. Oh, ini aja lah.
Define your genetic structure.
Wah, ini gimana lah?
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure.
Udah default aja ya.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Ini apa? Wah, nggak tahu dah.
Define your genetics. Choose a genetic resilience.
Default aja ya.
Choose your first style.
Oh, modifikasi bulu. Oke. Oke, kayak gini aja ya.
Pick your main color.
Warnanya, warna bulunya ini ya. Biru aja dah. Nah, udah ini biru muda aja.
Choose your detail color.
Ini putih aja lah tetap.
Pick a class.
Oh, kita pilih kelas.
Commando. Psy-freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Mercenary.
Ini aja nih, pakai samurai.
Mercenary chosen.
Oke, udah ya. Konfirmasi. Oke.
Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Pakai bahasa Indonesia, bener bahasa Indonesia nih.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Kita suruh ngapain ya?
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice, a reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Beri aku warna gelap, beri aku warna biru muda. Kebebasan dan kesetiaan, oke.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Kamu paham, otakku cemerlang, oke.
Seems more like you're being light-headed.
Kita pilih yang
Ask me, but
pilih
you'll
yang
come
itu aja,
around
putih aja ya.
eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Oke, kita pilih yang putih ya.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Wis ada musuhnya.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Oke, kita suruh ngapain nih?
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Ini ada musuh nih. Oh, roll, oke. Oh, R2. Oke, pakai pistol. Sapuan panter. Apa ini? Oh, melee combat nih. Oh, tangkis, L1 tangkis ya. Sorry. Oke, bagus. Oh, kotak, oke. Sat. Kelinci mengamuk kamu. Di X langsung kotak ya.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this
Kita suruh
story.
kabur. Oke, kita kabur dulu. Biomutant. Oke. Lanjut ya.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and
kita
the tree
ngelawan.
of life started to die.
Kita suruh bunuh cicit. Oke. Bunuh tikus. Apa gimana tadi? Tutorialnya nggak baca aku lagi. Oke.
The deep cut.
Tembak. Wah, habis pelurunya.
Slash them down.
Oke, bagus. Tinggal satu ya. Oh, mati semua. Oke. Kok FPS-nya ngedrop banget ya? 40 FPS nih dapatnya. Udah harus turunin itunya nih, grafiknya kayaknya. Oke, kita lanjut ya ke pintu. Kita buka pintu. Oke. Ini apa nih? Interak. Oke, kita lanjut ya. Jelajahi bunker. Ini dapat first aid-nya. Oke, koyok nyawa apa ini? Koyok nyawa. Ambil semua aja. Oke. Kamu bisa memakai perban dengan menahan tombol pilih cepat dan memulihkannya. Oke. Arah atas ya. Ntar kita nge-heal. Coba kita kesini dulu. Ini bisa dibuka kayaknya. Oke, ini ada apa? Interact. Yo, dapat energi medium. Karena pakai bahasa Indonesia jadi agak aneh ya. Oke,
The
kita
oil sludges everywhere. To most, it
Oh,
only
itu
means
musuh tuh.
death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Penangkisan. Oke, penangkis L1. Waduh nih.
Chop chop.
Waduh, ntar ini masih agak kagok nih. Oke. Waduh.
What a
Oh,
bird.
mati. Bagus. Ini. Waduh. Kok agak susah ya? Waduh, mau tewas lagi.
You're not dead yet.
Oke, kita belum mati.
Carving it up.
Oh, mati ya? Oke. Oh, kita bisa jarang musuh. Oke. Oke, kita lanjut ya. Explore lagi kita. Oh, ada musuh lagi. Oh, bagus. Oh, kurang ajar di.
Pow.
Oh, itu yang gede ngelempar-lempar itu tuh kurang ajar. Oh, ke grapple lagi.
You've had better days.
Oh, rasakan. Aduh, mau mati nih. Penyembuhan cepat. Oke. Itu ngelempar lagi tuh.
That's going to leave a mark.
Hampir aja. Oke, tinggal satu ini doang ya. Ah, kena lagi ah.
Slice and dice.
Oh, oke, bagus. Oh, kita bisa ngelut ya. Ini yang kecil-kecil bisa di-loot nggak sih? Nggak bisa ya. Oke, kita lanjut aja ya. Keluar dari hub pompa. Oke, kita lanjut ke sini ya. Perisai. Musuh membawa besar perisai. Oh, itu bawa perisai ya? Hampir aja kena. Oh, bagus. Oh, hancur perisainya.
Getting there.
Oh, bagus. Ngindar lagi.
Now,
Mati. So, tinggal yang kursat ini. Ini masih agak susah kayak mainnya. Belum kebiasa. Oke. Rasakan nih. Kita barbar aja ya. Tangkis ya. Oke, kita dapat poin upgrade ya. Kita naik level. Kita upgrade-nya kemana tadi ya? Ini sini. Ini peta perlengkapan. Oke, kita punya 1 poin ya. Kekuatan kali ya.
Beefed up.
Pertarungan jarak dekat aja. Dual wield. Oke, kita combo ini ya. Kotak-kotak segitiga. Setelah kamu memiliki bahan upgrade, jangan lupa. Tidak ada item. Kita langsung aja ya. Belum punya apa-apa soalnya.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Kita dapat apa ini? Alat perejang dunia lama. Jadi aneh pakai bahasa Indonesia ya. Coba kita combo ya. Kayak gini.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Kita turun berarti ya.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Loncat dua kali. Kita ulang. Kok mati? Mati ya. Konjol mati. Kita loncat 2 kali ya. Berhasil. Ini apa nih?
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Globs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Ini gimana? Wah. Oke, bagus. Kita perlu ngalahin 3 ini doang ya. Oke, mati nih ya. Oh, tinggal 1 ya. Blok. Oke. Panjat perantai. Oke. Oke, kita masih lanjut ya. Nggak tahu ceritanya ngapain sih. Ini apa nih?
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond.
Ini apa? Teka-teki. Oke. Oh,
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
oh gitu. Dipasin doang ya. Ini apa nih?
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the toxin, their rare earth
Oke, kita
mining
lewatin
and
aja ya.
nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until
Oke,
they ran
kita-
out of space. That's when they made the big mistake.
Kita lanjut aja ya. Itu ngoceh mulu orangnya.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
Oke, dari balik
A
pintu ya.
warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's
ini?
going to take a bit of puzzling to short circuit the door.
Teka-teki lagi. Oke.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Salah lagi. Oke.
There you go.
Oke, lanjut ya. Membalas serangan satu musuh dengan
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oke, kita bantu dia. Oke. 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 Banyak banget nih. Rasakan, kepental ya. Ini apa nih? Oh, ini hitam ya? Oke, bagus. Tinggal 2 doang nih ya.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Oke, kita ambil item dulu ya. Oke, ambil semua. Ini nggak tahu item buat apaan. Teman baru, teman lama. Oke.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then. The night everything changed.
Oh, dia kenal kita ya?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Oke, nggak tahu dah ceritanya apa. Nggak baca tadi, kepanjangannya. Oke, quest utama teman baru. Oh, ini pas masih kecil ya? Bicara dengan baik. Bicara dengan baik sebelum apa maksudnya?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Menurutku dia tidak peduli. Oke.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Aku tidak percaya sihir. Oke.
Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono. The
Ngomongnya
Nono
aneh
prefer
banget.
to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Oke, kita suruh acak-acak rumput kilapnya. Kita kemana? Ke sini ya? Oke, itu ya. Suruh ngacak-ngacak ini.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Oke, kita suruh ngapain lagi? Ini nangkap ini. Kok nggak kena? Oke, kena.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the pensai tree.
Seberapa banyak yang dibutuhkan? Oke.
Oh, it'll need a continuous flux of ki over the 12 months to come. So, countless, he'd say. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Oke, gabungkan nono dengan pohon. Oh, coba kita lihat kontrolnya dulu. Kendali, oke. Oh, ini pemetaan. Lock on, mana sih lock on? Susah banget tadi, nggak bisa lock on. Nggak ada yang lock on ya? Oh iya. Lari aja diganti ya? Larinya diganti apa ya? Oke, diganti R3 ya. Oke, kita ke sini ya.
Now that you've seen the nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Aku harusnya tidak membuatnya cemas. Oke.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. wonders if they let the predator family live or not.
Oke, ini kan masa lalu doang ya ceritanya.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the world eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and our lineage.
Oh, ini mapnya ya, world
His
mapnya ya.
friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Oh, kita suruh ke situ ya ntar.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Pokoknya tadi udah dikasih. Oke. Kita kemana lagi nih? Kesini kali ya?
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Keluar dari bunker. Oke. Oke, ini wallpapnya ya. Dunianya ini. Aduh, agak sakit tenggorokan gue.
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Ini apa nih? Ini checkpoint ya?
A
Teleport ya?
signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Papan arah. Oke.
Let's see.
Oh, ini mapnya nih. Segini ya luasnya ya. Oke. Apaan tuh? Monster ya?
lawan ini ya.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake.
Oke, ini
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
oh iya, ngomongnya emang aneh semua ya.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Berinteraksi dengan tawanan.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Kita bantu nggak, Ding? Oke, kita bantu aja ya. Biar gue bantu. Oke.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Oh. Kamu memperoleh 1 poin PSI. Gunakan untuk membuka kekuatan menu dimutasi. Oke.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the world eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world,
Kita suruh
and
milih
want
apa?
to
Ini
let the world eaters
mau
bring down the tree of
ngebunuh yang
life.
mana apa ya?
But siding
Nggak
with
tahu dah.
Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Oke, kita suruh kita dapat 2 quest ya. Kita bakal ke sini atau ke sini ya. Kita ke sini aja dulu ya, yang lebih dekat ya.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Oke, kita suruh ke, ada 2 objektif ya sekarang ya. Tapi kayaknya untuk sekarang videonya cukup sampai di sini ya. Makasih yang udah nonton dan sampai jumpa lagi di video berikutnya. Dah.